You know how this shit go.
Right. Do you get to pick what tree? Do you want to be like a rose bush?
I don't know.
That'd be cool too. Do you get to pick what tree you
That
want to
probably
be
would
left
be
behind?
dope.
Right. What if you want to be a weed tree?
You,
That represents you.
hey, you probably could.
Right. That's that. Now, see, that's cool. I think
You
that's
probably could
different.
be a weed tree if you wanted to.
Yeah, your family come back and smoke you.
Hey,
Only the family.
so it's getting crazy, y'all. It's about to get real crazy out this motherfucker, man. Real crazy, man. Jay-Z has been told he has to take a paternity test, y'all. And Jay-Z is asking the courts for more time. He's also calling this his harassment. I think they told him he has to file an answer to the court by July 17th, if I'm not mistaken. Jay-Z is like, hold up. I just found out about this July 3rd. Knowing he ain't found out about this July 3rd. It's been all over the internet. Everybody been talking about your son.
No, did he just receive paperwork?
Shit, he been
July
ducking
3rd?
and diving probably for so long. It's probably hard to get paperwork. So Jay-Z calls Rymir's satellite paternity law say decades long of harassment as court orders response by July 18th. So there you go, July 18th. They want the response. They say it's official. Speaking out through his legal team, calling Rymir's satellite federal lawsuit the latest act of decades-long harassment. Rymir claims Jay-Z is the biological father and filed new suit alleging emotional distress, abuse, proceeds, and more. Jay-Z say he only learned about this lawsuit on June 3rd and is requesting more time to respond. The judge has ordered him to reply by July 18th, yeah. Now his son, alleged son, is tired of being left in the dark. But Jay-Z, Sean Carter, has a reason. He has a reason to deny this boy. Because if he is the father of this child, guess what that means?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what that means?
What?
That means he's a known grape and sexual molester.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know why? Because that means he would have impregnated his mother at 15, and she had a baby at 16. Let me say this again. If he is the father of this alleged child, Rymir, that would mean he impregnated his mother at the age of 15, and Jay-Z was well in his late 20s, 28, 29, 27. That means she would have had him at 16 years old. So he has a lot of reasons to run from this child. You understand? He has a lot of reasons to hide from this child. Shit, he has a lot of reasons for the paternity test to get altered. If I was this child, I would be scared because the way money work, and we see how Rock Nation got these doctors, man. We already saw what they did in the case with Megan Thee Stallion. They gonna tell you that the motherfucker, even when you take the paternity test, they'll say, "Oh no, come back, you're not the father. He's not the father."
Mm-hmm.
Because these doctors they funny.
They funny. What? They get paid.
They get paid to be
What?
funny.
This is an easy fucking problem to fix. People been doing it when you know somebody that worked down at the motherfucking clinic. Like ain't nobody about to play no game like this, especially like Jay Z. So if they come back and they say that he ain't the dad, we may know otherwise. Like, come on, act like you know.
They could come
That
back.
nigga ain't trying to do no back child support. Probably don't want a relationship. If he did, he would have created one already.
Look,
The man is grown.
2011. Look,
Crazy.
Twin said they've been fighting for a test since 2011.
Right. So come on.
Since 2011, gang. They've been fighting for a test. It's about to be some shit.
Right, and they said they went to the extent. Didn't his adoptive father like had to release his guardianship so that they could do this. Like, so I mean, they believe that he's the father enough to go through these extremes. You know what I'm saying?
And her sister, his mother, his aunt, spoke plenty of times on the stories how Jay-Z would come pick her up when she was a little girl. Because you know how the OGs would come pick up the girl from school, come take her to his crib. Like he was doing all that type shit with her. All the OG shit, taking her to parties, picking her up, taking her to parties. Bro, he running from this. Because
because it's not just the DNA test. It will
solidify,
expose his life. You know how it started.
It will expose the fact that he was with a girl when she was 15 years old. Because this man's mother had him when she was 16. He's made it very clear. My mother was 16 when she had me. So that means, of course, she was 15 when she was pregnant. You see what I'm saying? Jay-Z was well over a grown-ass man, was old enough to be this child daddy. Jay-Z was old enough to be this little girl daddy, y'all. So that's why I say you got to pay attention, my nigga. It's going to expose you. And remember, Jay-Z got a daughter. So imagine your daughter knowing that my dad had a baby with a 15-year-old little girl.
It's fucking bad.
When he was 29, 28. You think your daughter ain't going to look at you funny?
Of course.
You think Beyonce ain't going to look at you funny? You think the industry ain't going to look at you funny? And then the number one thing that we always got to remember, now there's another hire to the estate.
An heir to the state.
They're not what they call another heir to the state. Now we got another Zelmunda running around this motherfucker. What happened? Don't this remind you of Coming to America 2? Don't it remind you of Coming to America 2? And Eddie Murphy had a little nigga running around. What was he, in Brooklyn? And then all of a sudden
So what would happen? So they established paternity, and then what? He would have to pay back child support?
He would be the oldest child.
Right.
So
yeah, but Jay-Z's not a king. So it's not like
it don't, bro.
I mean,
no.
You don't have to leave him shit. What I'm saying is he entitled? What is he entitled to once he finds out? Because it's not like he stepped up as prince, Jay-Z. I mean, Jay-Z doesn't own a kingdom. It's not the same as the Munda.
It's not. No, it's not the same as that. But if Jay-Z was to ever pass away, he would still be entitled to something. He's entitled. What do you mean? What is he entitled to? He's still his son. He would be biological his son. What do you mean?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they don't have a relationship. They haven't had a relationship, right? So unless Jay-Z starts making those arrangements to him, that's not really an entitlement, is it?
He don't have to give him nothing. Yes, it is an entitlement.
You just said he doesn't have to give him nothing. He don't have, it is an entitlement. Yes. Which one is it? Is it an entitlement? Or does he not have
he don't have to give him nothing while he's alive. But when he died, the government going to say he's entitled. There's people all the time that the kids don't get left nothing in a will, but then they contest the will and they get something.
Okay, so then that's exactly what I'm talking about. You have to contest.
Yeah, he would, of course.
That way. Yeah, but to say like he's just like next in line, it's not.
But when the government do the will, when they decide when he contests, he's going to be entitled to more than everybody because he's the oldest. He said, Twin said Jay-Z not putting him in the estate or will he gonna do him like that?
That's what I'm saying. So you're just really trying to establish, like he said, he's trying to find money. He said he wants a father.
Well, he is suing him right now.
Right, but no, I'm saying what he said, what we watched the other night. He said he really don't care about all of that. He's looking for a father. He wants to build a relationship. But I'm asking, like you said, if he's an heir, it's not like it is Zamunda. Would Jay-Z be willing to do that? Do you think he would?
What, put him in his will after that?
Mm-hmm.
If he found out?
After this DNA test, now,
and he find out that's his son.
Yeah, okay. I find out this is my son. What's next?
He gonna have to treat him like a son, or he gonna look like a fucked up individual.
That's funny because he already looked like a fucked up individual. We're talking about him,
but he can get away with it. But
he can't get no more fucked up. Oh, now you don't want to take care of your kids? Surprise!
He can get away with it now because there's no significant evidence that ties him saying that it's really his child until he has the DNA test. You see what I'm saying? So, but if they found out he took a DNA test, he is the child's father, and he tried to ignore it after finding out, and it's public, and then he don't want to be in this child's life, people is going to talk about him like it's going to
right. But what I'm saying is, I don't understand the logic behind that because he's already been dipping and dodging this hearsay and what he may know to be true for what y'all said 15 years. If a nigga really gave a fuck, he'd give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. So it's nothing to be like, okay, yeah, you're my child, but we don't have a relationship, never had a relationship.
No, he had reasons not to give a fuck.
It don't matter. You don't want to be involved now because then that brings more information because if he is, then that would confirm that your mom was 15, 16 at the time of your pregnancy. Yeah. You think he's going on a will of any sort? You think he's at Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner? What are you? That's what I'm saying. Let's be realistic.
We don't know.
Let's be realistic. People on the other side. No. Honestly, now this exposes you are a $1 billion man out here, right? Your business is obtained and maintained by your image and who you network and know with, right? So now, right? So,
will it be worse for him to interact with him or not? That's the question.
It's going to be worse. That's why you haven't interacted with him.
Well,
clearly, right?
But they find out it's a shock. Is it worse or not?
You still acting like someone has to have an emotional change of heart. Like I know in real world that's what we expect human people to do. Have an emotional heart and say, you know what, I'm going to build a relationship with my child and we're going to connect. In this type of world, if it was going to be that, she just left.
Oh, she did? When she left?
She had to be at work at night.
I didn't see her leave. What was that?
I don't know.
My bad. That what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying to have someone just build an emotional attachment after all these many years. He's not a little kid. He's got a younger son. So you're not going to get very much from here besides all of the publicity, possibly some money if you can get some, because they're going to try their hardest to fight that too. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it becomes a lifelong story of being in court and trying to get acceptance into a family that didn't accept you. Because if he wanted to, he could have deaded this shit a long time ago.
Bro, them niggas look alike though. What
they
you
look
think?
Alike.
The lips.
Well, the lips look alike.
I think the lips is what give it up. I think the top lip and that bottom lip give it up. It's certain shit that you look at in that chin. You be like, oh shit.
Right, but if you come all the way over here to NLE Shopper, what was that right there? Well, he's got the same motherfucking lips.
Here she go.
So I mean, it is what it is. After once, I deal in what I need to see. So let's get this on the table, get the DNA, and then confirm that, and then all the other chips will fall from there. It lies with the DNA test. It can either approve or deny the story.
I hear Kimmy, get the DNA test. We'll find out. We either gonna know or we not. Ain't that some shit, y'all? God